welcome to the ACA Insurance Innovation Awards. Can I ask you to present yourself and tell us the name of the company you represent?
Thank you very much indeed. My name is Jürgen Bevernick. I'm representing Furado.
Thanks, Jürgen. So now we will have 3 minutes to pitch, and after we'll have a few questions for you.
Thank you very much indeed. I'm representing Furado. We are the leading provider of withholding tax reclaim services and regulatory reporting services for life insurance companies, especially in Luxembourg. As all of you know, the whole industry is facing a lot of pressure, be it from partners, from on the cost side, from regulatory side. And what I'm showing here on this slide is how we think that we can help the industry to overcome those challenges. We combine technology and sector know-how. We basically restructure unstructured data for our purposes, and we do this fully automatized, digitalized in a fast, efficient, and error-free way. So we transform manual work into an automatized process. Our service is designed as to reduce our clients' efforts drastically. Our clients do not need to deal with IT projects, nor do we need any interfaces, and even their workforce is released from work. We use what our clients already have, mainly the respective bank documents. Being such flexible, we already support more than 120 custody banks throughout Europe. Our clients can assume that we can cover most of the banking partners right from the start, and the rest will be developed into our solution over time. So, being a bit more precise, what we are doing, we do withholding tax reclaim. This is one business line. And what we do here is we help our clients to get money back from the relevant international investment markets. Taxes withheld on dividends and interest are claimed back and will lead to asset inflows at the insurer. We think we are the only provider that is fully automatized, that has fully digitalized this normally paper-based process. Again, once the service is implemented for an insurer, it runs through without any notable involvement. We are the market leader in Liechtenstein, and our Luxembourg franchise is happily growing constantly. The second quite innovative service line is our regulatory reporting and reconciliation service for banks and life insurance companies. And for the latter especially, we are tackling a number of different issues, be it email reporting or asset management controlling, risk mapping, etc. Our approach here is similar to withholding tax. We collect all data from documents that we receive from our clients. We need no data feeds. We don't need no interfaces. We just take what we get and we read out the respective information we need. We build our own software for that purpose, and it runs through quite efficiently. You know, this is becoming increasingly more important as European regulators raising the bar significantly. We expect this to continue in the future. And by using our service, life insurance companies will meet these requirements set by the regulator. So that's really very much in a nutshell. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jürgen. Thanks for your interesting presentation. And now let's ask you a few questions.
Yes, perhaps one question for me. I was really interested to see what you had to propose on tax reclaim, and there clearly see the added value. I see it a little bit less on the regulation part, so could you please explain me a little bit more what you propose there, which makes your client's life easier, and what differentiates you from the other actors in the market, please?
You're talking now about withholding tax reclaim, right?
Sorry, didn't hear.
You are talking about withholding tax reclaim.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Well, normally I know that a number of banks are offering these services. What we do, especially for life insurance companies, is we consolidate all banks you are working with. Normally, as an insurance company, you have, say, 30, 40, 50 different custody banks to work with. So we collect all the relevant data for the relevant investment markets, and we do our reclaim based on a consolidated basis. So we do an aggregation and consolidation across all banks in order to make the reclaims and the applications for the reclaims as efficient, especially cost efficient as possible. I think we are the only ones who can do that, and that sets us apart from all the others who only look into one or two or three markets, or from the perspective of one or two or three banks. We do it for the whole insurance company. This is our approach.
Thank you. A very interesting presentation. Just maybe one question, both on the tax reclaim and on the regulatory reporting, because you are operating, I assume, on different jurisdictions, different markets. How are you sure that you will be able to answer to any specific needs of your client, depending on the market, depending whether it is an insurance company, a credit institution? How you make sure that from Switzerland, Liechtenstein and Luxembourg, you are able to tackle the specific needs of each market?
That's a very good question, because this is you're touching one point, and that's around the complexity in our business. I mean, on the withholding tax reclaim side, what we do is we constantly screen all the developments on the double tax treaty sides. So, and we are in direct contact with almost all tax authorities throughout Europe. These are our main markets. So I think whatever is going to happen, for instance, in Switzerland, changed the process in a sense. We learn about that. And wherever possible, we put into place electronic solutions for that as well, which is a big challenge for many, but not for us. This is one on the withholding tax side. On the regulatory side, of course, we are in direct contact with the regulators. And that's why we are so happy to have our subsidiary in Luxembourg since almost 10 months. And so we are very close to the regulators. We speak with them. We are talking about expectations. I know that all this is the picture I can give you is only a part of the whole truth, because I think on the regulatory side, the different regulators see things differently, but we try to cope with all of them. In Liechtenstein and Luxembourg, it works very well so far.
Thanks, Jürgen. Thanks a lot for your explanations, for your answers. And now, let's start to vote. Thanks.